Coach, obviously you know you're going to get a very focused Kentucky team coming into the rematch tonight. What do you feel that they were able to do to take advantage of your team and come out with the win tonight?
Well, I obviously credit Kentucky for playing a good match and putting pressure on us. I thought they actually played pretty similar to the way they played yesterday. You look at their hitting percentage, you look at their set out percentage. It was right around the sets that they played yesterday. Unfortunately, again, whether it's Kentucky putting pressure on us or us, not playing to the level that we need to, we weren't able to match Kentucky the way that we were yesterday. And I think that was the big difference, especially at this level. The question is, how good you are. It's how often you can be good, and I think that was the lesson that we try. Hopefully we take from today and yesterday as well. We are plenty good enough to beat any team that we play, but we've got to play at our level consistently. And so the challenge, easier said than done. The challenge is how do we get there, and how do we get the group there by Wednesday. So we'll work on it.
6 blocks for Kentucky in that first set. Do you think that maybe changed the mindset, the confidence of your attackers, and maybe altered kind of what their game plans were personally as the match kind of evolved?
Again, we were seeing those same blocks yesterday, and again, I'm not trying to take anything away from Kentucky. We didn't put ourselves in good enough positions to hit around those blocks. Okay, the blocks were the exact same size as today as they were yesterday, and yesterday we were able to hit over them, hit around them, and so whether that's again our first, second, or third contacts, we got to find ways for us to play against athletes of that level. I think we can do it. I think at times we have done it, and even today there were long stretches where we were able to do it. We just need to get more comfortable playing at that level.
Next 3 games on the road, starting with Auburn in a midweek game. What are you hoping to address over the few days of practice you have before you hit the road again to make sure that everything's ready when you face the Tigers?
I think we need that error. The error response, I think, is a big one, right? That 1 or 2 point run can't turn into an extended run and open it up. And so for what's that communication, what's the self-talk in those moments, I think we need to find ways to do that. I think this is an NCAA tournament team. I think if we take care of business the next 2 weeks, we're solidly in. I don't think we're a bubble team. If we take care of business at Auburn and then take it from there, I think we're going to be in great shape. So if we're preparing for that, the NCAA tournament feels fast. It feels like the match is happening at twice the speed. And so I think seeing that tonight of us being in those situations, sometimes handling it well, sometimes not handling it as well as we needed to, that's good preparation for us, not just to get into the tournament, but hopefully make a run in the tournament once we get there. So we'll try to, again, the first step is identifying the problem. I think it was pretty clear. Again, just needed to respond a little bit quicker at times, and I think we've got the group to respond and play at that level. So now we got to find ways to put them in better situations.
Speak about Riley this weekend. Yesterday she led the way without kills. Today she hit 500. She led again with kills.
Yeah, when there was a timeout where we kind of talked to those 3, Riley, Kyla, and Lauren. Again, I said it yesterday. I think it's still true. When those 3 are playing well, I think we're as good as anyone. And it's been a while since we've been playing the SEC mostly, but I think we're as good as anyone in the conference. And those 3 can compete with anyone in the conference. Like we said earlier, the question is just how often you can play at that level. Riley is capable of being a dominant left side in the SEC and in the NCAA. The challenge is just, teams are going to find ways. The bigger she plays, the more teams are going to scheme against her and try to find ways to slow her down. So I think that's the challenge that she's embraced this year, is not letting teams take away, the impact that she can make for our team. And this weekend was certainly, we talked with her midweek about that, and I don't know if she consciously accepted the challenge or just rolled into these 2 matches with some confidence and put together 2 good matches. But she has this in her. We see it in practice all the time, and so it gets you excited, not just for what Riley's gonna help us do this year, but having a few more years of her and what we're trying to build as a program, to know that she's going to be in our gym and setting that example is really exciting for us. And you just try to see you try to help her along in that process so that she never caps out. If she wants to keep getting better. So we're gonna have to, as coaches, keep finding areas of her game that we think we can help her improve, so that she just keeps getting better and better, and she ends up as one of the greats in a South Carolina volleyball uniform. But anytime you're talking about that level of potential, obviously it's not just a talented player, but a driven player, and she's a joy to coach, and never have to worry about if her head's there, if she's checked in. So happy for her when she puts matches like this together, especially yesterday when we were able to make it count.